Okay, so now let's talk much more about the domestic market here. Well, we'll be the signation of the eyes is on the telecom sector. Well, we have just about two of them. That's Airtel Africa and MTN Nigeria. But the major one has been MTN Nigeria, which from the start of 2025, which is just about some 2 weeks now, the stock has gained over 21% and also added to the 2.37% year-to-date gain that the market has seen so far. So let's talk more about this. And we have Aruna Kebira, the MD and Chief Executive Officer of Global View Capital Limited, to give us details about this and other latest developments on the Nigerian exchange. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Haruna.
Good afternoon.
Okay, sir. So now let's pick up the tempo a little bit. The shares of MTN Nigeria, that's one of the top 10, if not the most capitalized equity on the Nigerian Exchange Limited. Now, this stock, we've seen that massive gain, massive rally, and investors are really happy about it. But tell us, what are we to expect within the first quarter, not just this month, the first quarter and the rest, given the proposed hike in tariff, which is very, very imminent?
Yeah, you understand that for 2024, because of various reasons, interest rate increase, a dollar trade increase, and the devaluation of the naira, the result of MTN was badly affected. Their position was badly affected, that the market drove the price as low as 170, which was close to their 169, which is their public offer price. And at the turn of the 2025, the market understand that they have applied to the NCC for a 100% increase in tariff. And the market also got the information that the government has given a nod to that, but it might not be 100%. So because of that, as a neglected and beaten price, the market have to reprice it, and that was why it came as low as the 170 that it was to close at 242 naira. What we are looking at is that as far as this has been, the nod has been given, because like I said, it has now actually been revealed by what we said, and it is going to be a win for the telecommunication company. Because if you look at it, I've been discussing with you since yesterday. On my phone, I have Airtel, and on this call, I'm using MTN. It means that yes, we cannot shorten the length of this conversation because of an increase, even if it's 100%. It means that the same services they have been given in 2024, they will become more money for it. So it will give them an avenue, a latitude to make more earnings, and which I believe is coming to better their bottom line. So I believe at the end of the day, the telecommunication companies are going to be better for it with the recent approval of increase in tariff for them.
Okay, so away from the two listed telco giants, let's talk about the latest developments in the market. It's just about 14 days within the new year and about 8 trading days. So far, how is the market, besides the 2.37% year-to-date positive gain, how is the market moving at intraday?
When there is a new year, there are predictions, spiritual prediction, physical prediction, metaphysical prediction. Even from the church, a number of people always believe that, yes, it's going to be a new year, and the first 2 trading days actually saw a bull ravaging the market, and the market closed the first 2 trading days, and they continued into last week. But you understand that savvy and the informed investor will actually sit down and look at what are the fundamentals behind the stocks that are actually rallying. And that is exactly what the investors did last week. And we are experiencing a profit taking, which has actually been responsible for why we saw prices, especially that of the insurance company, because why there was a bull in the run in insurance company was because there was this rumor that they are going to capitalization. But as we speak now, the market is actually sitting down and looking at stocks with the fundamentals. And today, like we have just reported, discovered that the ESI is down, like before I came on this call, it was down by 1.32 as a result of the price decrease in Dangote cement at 431 naira. You know, Dangote cement belongs to what we call short stock worth over 1 trillion naira. So their direction always determines the direction of the ASI. And because Dangote came down today, the ASI has come down as we speak. Whether they were going to be a turnaround, I wouldn't know. And as we also speak, Airtel is fully on bid, but to move the price up or down in the Nigeria Stock Exchange, you need 100,000 units. But at 2,372, it's not easy to come 100,000 units. If that happens, then there will be a return. Chances are that the ASI will close positive today. So generally, the market is looking at the increase in the tariff, especially for the telecommunication company. They are going to be better their lot at the end of the day.
Okay, so away from the tariff, tomorrow the National Bureau of Statistics is expected to release the December inflation report, and that has a way of affecting the market. So what do you expect that the market, if it ends today in the red, what's your outlook for the market's close ahead of the inflation reports tomorrow?
Well, for the fact that MTN came down today and brought the market down, it's not a guarantee that another stock will actually come down. Peradventure that Dangote didn't come down today, the market will have come at least close in the green. But what happened today actually will not happen tomorrow. Chances are that the Airtel that is on bid at 2,372.50 today, that there was no 100,000 to close it. Maybe there'll be another 100,000 tomorrow to close it because it closed today. So I'm thinking that the market, beginning from today, will be looking up. The profit taking that happened last week is not going to happen this week because that already happened. And another thing that we know in this market is that when the profit taking period like that takes place, and the prices of the stock are bottom out, there is a possible reversal. And if we see that reversal this week and tomorrow, chances are that the market will close in the green.
Okay, Mr. Harun Kabir, thank you so much for your time on the show. And of course, we keep our eyes out for how the market closes for today. And of course, a possibility of a rebound in Wednesday's trading session. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.